Okay, well, Uncle's got a special guest for you today. His name is Mr. Skeleton. He comes all the way from Amazon. He had a discounted trip, $30, and he decided to help us out with some training today. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to work on two concepts of the fire element theory, which is the fire element, which is pounding, which is circle defeats a straight line defeats a circle. And then we're also going to work on the metal element, which is basically splitting, okay, meaning opening and closing out an opponent, okay, or moving an attack from left to right, okay. So let's begin. Like probably partly through the video, like we'll have to reposition so we have like a better sight of the actual techniques. But I'm just going to show you. Hopefully, my friend, Mr. Skeleton, can help us out here. All right. So let's try. Okay. So Mr. Skeleton is going to punch with his right hand, and I'm going to use the splitting technique, which is basically moving the attack, blocking it either left or right, like this. So I'll move the attack this way, okay, like this, or I'll move it out like this, okay. Now, when I block it this way and I move up to the outside like here, it's called closing off the opponent, okay. Closing off the opponent allows me to use all of my weapons to attack, right, the opponent, while it minimizes the various weapons that he has available to me to attack me back, okay. Now if I block on the inside, which is this way, right here, right, it's opening the opponent. But you see this hand right here, his right hand, he can attack me too. So what happens is I'll block out here and I'll have access to his entire body. I'll open him up, but he'll be able to kick me, he'll be able to like check me, he'll be able to like attack me with his head, he'll be able to like punch me with his hand, okay. And that's basically something that we should always consider, right? You know, if we open up the opponent, we'll have access to more targets that we can hit, but the unfortunate thing is that the opponent will also have access to us as well. If we close off the opponent, like here, we're here, what happens is we minimize what is available, the weapons that can be used against us, but and we still have pretty much access to the body, right? So it depends on what do you want to do. You want to close off the opponent, open up the opponent. So again, this is splitting. Attack comes straight ahead. We're going left or we're going right. Now here's the other thing too. Splitting, or not splitting, but pounding, which is circle defeats a straight line defeats a circle, is basically something like this. This guy is throwing a haymaker like this. He's going like this. He's going bam, like that, right? So it's coming at an angle. It's coming like circular. So the straightest distance, the best way to like counter that is just come straight in, hit the opponent straight before the round attack can come. Okay. Now the other thing is, if the opponent is shooting a straight punch at you like this, right? The defense to that would be to circle this way. Now you have access on this side and you're attacking. So even though the concept seems similar, where it's like opening and closing or splitting the opponent, right? That it depends on what you want to do. Are you, how are you defending? How are you attacking accordingly? Okay. So hopefully that helped you out. Let me turn Mr. Skeleton to give you a better idea of it from the side. Okay. So, Mr. Skeleton, can you turn without break? Let's try. Mr. Skeleton turns this way. Mr. Skeleton turns this way. Mr. Skeleton turns this way. He's punching me this way. Okay? So you see Mr. Skeleton's punch right here. Again, splitting would be I'm moving the straight attack ahead, either right or left. Okay? I'm either closing off the opponent here, meaning I have more targets to attack, and he has less access to me, or I open up the opponent. I also have targets, right? But he also can hit me with this hand or kick or whatever is available to him here. Okay, so usually people want to close off the opponent so they have more of an advantage. Okay, now if he's attacking me, right, and he's throwing a straight punch like this, right, the best thing to do, or one of the things to do, would be to like move out of the way, this way, be on this side. So kind of like the attack is coming straight, you move off to the side here, and you still attack from the side. Okay. The other thing would be if the guy is throwing a haymaker this way, or he's throwing like a round punch this way, then you just come straight in and you attack this way. So we worked on three different concepts today, right? One is splitting attack left or right. Okay. Then we worked on pounding, which is a circle, right? Circling around defeats a straight line, right? But also a straight line defeats a circle. Okay. And then we worked on basically opening up the opponent, which means both the opponent and me have access to each other, right? Or closing off the opponent, meaning we minimize the opponent's access to me and I still have access to them. Okay. A lot of times as well, like if you do like your knife defenses or weapon defenses, what you want to do is you want to like block out and then basically keep the opponent away. And so like your X attack, so like if someone comes in like this, your X blocking like this, and you see how we disengage with the outside, with the hand outside, and then we move it this way so that we have access here. Or we can do this right here, where we're here, and then we come up this way with the double cross right here, closing off the opponent. We can do the same thing. We open up the opponent this way, like that, right? Or we can do this, close out this side and still open up this way. But you see, if the guy has a knife blade in this hand, he still has access to us. So the best part usually is to be outside, closing off the opponent. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton, for helping us out. Maybe Mr. Skeleton, you'll see Mr. Skeleton more in the future.